it's Kaitlyn.
And Sam.
And we're going to show you a few of our favorites today. So, we started out with a little bit of primer, and it's no surprise that we use Professional.
I have the baby version because I'm cheap.
And
I don't know if I like it, so I do like it though.
The thing with this is I have a few problems with it because it does make my skin a little bit dry, but if I use a moisturizer underneath it, it's fine.
It works good for me. I have very oily skin, so it works good. And it fills in my pores, so I definitely recommend it.
Okay. And then foundation. You want to tell them what you use for foundation?
For foundation, I mix it up between a few. Normally, I just put concealer on and go, but I use Cover FX, the cream foundation. Yeah, the Total Cover Cream Foundation. And it's very full coverage. It's very heavy, so you don't need a lot of it, but it works very good. And it was created for like burn victims, and it covers a lot, and it's really good. So.
And then for my foundation, I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is in the shade Porcelain. It's a little bit light for my face, but I like my face a little bit light because I do bronze up my face quite a bit. I love this foundation because the thing has like a little wand that you put on you can like take it out and put it on your hand or whatever. And then it's really good coverage, and it's really, you can't really tell you're wearing it.
It's really cheap. This is like $45.
This is $5.99.
Yeah. You don't always have to splurge to get the good stuff because it's $6.
Okay, and then Concealer. I used the Match Perfection by Rimmel London. This is also very cheap. I get it from Walmart. This is in the shade 125, which is fair, and that's the lightest shade they sell. I love this concealer because it's very light, but it's very full coverage, and it matches my skin pretty well.
And then for mine, I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Yeah, I have two different shades. One matches my skin a little more. This is Medium Custard. And then for highlight and stuff, I use Light 2.5. So they're really good, but they're expensive. And I use that one on top of it sometimes. The Rimmel London one, I steal it from her, and they work really good. They don't crease, and they have really good coverage too. So go get you some of that.
Okay, then the next thing I do on my face is my eyes. I use the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. I really love this palette because it's an all matte palette except for the shade right here, and this is called Blow, and it's just got a little bit of glitters in it. I use basically this whole row except for the shade Lethal, and I think it's a really good staple for everybody to have because it's really easy to blend and it's really easy to use. It also has this huge mirror on top, and I use that to do all the rest of my makeup as well, so I really like it, and it's worth the bang for your buck.
And I also use this one, but I only use like 2 shades in it. I use Pregame and Blow to set my eyes. I don't really use all of these because I have my absolute favorite, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and it's like a velvet package, and I love it. It's amazing. And then it just has a lot of mauve, like burgundy, pink, red colors in it. I don't know how to describe it. Oh god. And it's really good. The shadows are very pigmented and very blendable, I guess you could say. And my favorite shade in here is Red Ochre and Vermeer, which is up here. And these are my favorites, so yeah.
Okay, and then for all over the face to set all of my concealer and my foundation, I used another product by Rimmel London, and it's the Stay Matte Powder. I used the shade Translucent on my face today. And then the other shade that I really like to use is 003, and that's Natural. This is just a really, really light powder, just like everything else I used on my face, and it's got good coverage if you get the colored one, and then the translucent one is really translucent, so it's really easy to use.
And I tried baking, and I like it, and I use the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder and Translucent Extra Coverage. I just use that under my eyes and like on my nose and T-zone and stuff. And then for the rest of my face, I use the Rimmel Stay Matte one in 003 Natural. I just use that to dust away some of the dustiness of the translucent powder, and so my face doesn't look ashy.
So the next product I used was the brow pencil by Amuse. This is from Shop Miss A, and if nobody's familiar with Shop Miss A, it is a site where everything is $1. The shipping does take quite a long time, but everything I've gotten from it is really, really worth the wait. This is in the shade Dark Coffee, and it's called the Pro Brow Pencil Matte Long Stay.
And I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown. It's a very, not ashy, but it's a very cool toned color for me. I have like reddish toned hair, so it's kind of the only thing that works for me, and it's really good. It's not too waxy, it's not too like soft and creamy. It works really good. It fills everything in. It's really blendable, so if you make like a really harsh line, it works. But if you don't want to splurge on this one, I think it's like $23 something. You can always go for the cheaper one because this one works really good too. So you don't always have to splurge.
Okay, and then to kind of make our brows stay in place, we both used this. This is by Clean Color. It's called the Frameless Lash and Brow, and it's just a clear brow gel. This is also from Shop Miss A, and it was also only $1. And it smells like
Amazing.
it makes me want to eat it.
Smells like you're in Hawaii and you're just...
Yeah, and it really works, and it doesn't clump or anything, and it makes your brows stay all day. So I think this is really worth it.
Yeah, and I have very thin brows, so I give it a little bit of a kick with the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is only like the baby version because I tried it out, and it's actually really good. It does go on a little bit wet, so you might want to like let it dry a little bit before you do anything, but you brush it on backwards to build up like the hair, and it works really good. I think it's awesome. So, and it comes in 3 different shades, like 1, 3, and 5. So I have 3, and it's a pretty good shade. So I recommend getting the little baby version.
Okay, and then for my blush and my lip, I just used my birthday gift from Sephora. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, and this is in Party. And then the lip is the Tarteist Creamy Matte Lip Paint in Birthday Suit. And I just really love this color. I think it's very versatile, and it just works. And I have very pale skin, so it's kind of hard to find stuff that really matches my skin. And then this blush, I feel like this blush is just, it works on any skin color, which is really nice.
And I use that blush too, but I normally don't use blush. I only use bronzer, and I use the Hoola Benefit bronzer. And it's really good. It's not too orange, not too gray, so it's good. But if I don't have a blush with me, I usually just use this because I like looking tan. So either a blush, I use the Amazonian Clay one, or the Hoola bronzer is good.
Okay, and then for highlight, I used the Cover FX highlighter, and this is in the shade Moonlight. This is just a very, very natural color. It's very nice to use on my skin because I am a very, very fair person, and so it's just a really good thing to use. It's very natural. It doesn't look as orange on the skin as it looks in the pan, and it's just really easy to use.
And I jumped on the bandwagon and got the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, and right now it's very reflective. I think it is very pretty. It is very gold, and I don't have gold undertones, but it looks very pretty on skin. You have to have somewhat of a tan for this to work for you, otherwise it looks way too gold for you. That's why I mainly just stick with bronzer because of this. But if you wanted to have, like, if you had fair skin and like you wanted to use the Becca one, I recommend Opal. That one's good. But they are very shimmery. They just look amazing. They go on easily. They blend. They're beautiful. I love them. So shout out to you, Jaclyn Hill, for making some bomb highlighters.
Okay, and then for my contour and my highlight, I used my eyeshadow palette, my Naked Basics, and I just used the shades Lockout and Faith and mixed them together with a brush, and I just blended them out. Again, they're super easy to blend out, so it was really easy to contour and bronze with.
And then I'm going to move on to mascara because I have very long eyelashes and I'm very picky with my mascara. So one that I absolutely love is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't have the waterproof version because I don't like the waterproof version, but this is just a regular version. It's in the Blackest Black, that's what the thing says, but it's a very good mascara. It separates your lashes, makes them really long, it doesn't get clumpy, makes them look amazing, and yeah.
And then for my mascara, I use the CoverGirl Super Sizer Fibers mascara. I tend to like thicker lashes, and that's what this gives me, and it also gives me more length. So I really love this mascara. I'm also wearing fake eyelashes. They're by Cara, and they're 100% human hair, and they're in number 505. I also got those from Shop Miss A for $1, and I really, really love them a lot because they're super long, but they're not overpowering, and it's really easy to wear them anywhere. I even wear them to work sometimes. So my eyeliner, my winged eyeliner, is just the e.l.f. Expert Liner, I think is what it's called, and it's just in the shade Jet Black. I love this liner. It's my everyday liner. I've used it for years and years and years. So I think it's super easy to use, but other people don't.
And it's $1. I mean,
yeah, it's $1. It's actually it's $2. Yeah, it's $2 now.
Not bad.
It's $2 now, but I love it, and it's easy to use for me.
I learned how to do eyeliner with this thing, and it's my favorite. I go back and buy it every time over high-end ones. Like, it's just amazing. It's very black. It goes on even. It's just awesome.
And it stays put all day. So this is my favorite. This is not a beauty blender. It's kind of a beauty blender.
Kind of like a knockoff beauty blender.
Not. It's from Shop Miss A, and I swear on everything that it's just as good as a $20 beauty blender, and it's only $1.
I have the actual beauty blender, and this one works a lot better. It doesn't like suck up as much product as my actual beauty blender does, so these are just as good.
And they have two different shapes. They have this one. It has like a beveled edge, and then it has the normal beauty blender shape, and then that one is just
sturdy. Sorry,
it's a weird shape.
It's easier to hold at the bottom, blends, and they're just really good.
So I think it's really worth it if you're looking for something that is a really good dupe for a beauty blender. I would give these a shot.
And they're very big.
Just
they
to
get
see,
huge.
just to see if you like them, because I love it. I'm
obsessed.
Yeah. And then I think the last thing that is really noteworthy are these makeup wipes. I get these from Walmart, and they're 98 cents.
They work amazing.
And they're the best makeup wipes I've ever used in my life. They don't irritate my skin. They don't irritate my eyes or make them burn at all. And they take everything off. Even like waterproof mascara. I clean my brushes on them even. They smell amazing. They work. They're cheap.
They're from we used earlier. Clean off brushes.
Yeah, they're from Pure and Gentle, and they're just called makeup remover wipes. There's 30 in a package for 98 cents, and they're totally worth it.
I used to use very high-end, expensive makeup wipes from Sephora, and they always irritated my skin. My eyes were always burning, and then I tried these, and I instantly switched because these didn't irritate my skin. They're very gentle, but they work a lot, so they're in like a purple package. You should go get some because they're awesome.
So I think that's everything we have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and comment below.
And all of our social medias will be down in the description, so go follow us on there, and we'll see you guys later.